Hello and welcome again to another video, and today's video we'll take a look at the current tournament and the current events, because I think we can just triple dip, to be honest, because as you can see here, there is an Ice Golem tournament for 2 days, there's a champion training, and it's a freaking juicy champion training. This is by far the best champion training tournament I've ever seen. Like, if I want to do a champion tournament, these are the rewards I want. I want prisms for the primal shot, I want gems, I want soul stones, book, mythical book. Pretty much this is like a tournament that we get like once every 2-3 months, one every 4 months or something, where like you have a mythical book, and we have 750 essence. So make sure you get all of these. Not just that, it goes along with I think dungeon divots tomorrow. So we have dungeon divots, so that's another reason why we should be doing it. So we can just triple dip. The problem with it is that we're using only champions from this faction, which is the Undead. So we have to go to Ice Golem. And it's a triple curse, by the way. If you need curse set, it's a good one. The thing is, we can just do this and go to the faction here, click faction and Undead. There are actually a bunch of champions. The one and the only Bad-el-Kazar can do stages on normal. You can do 20, you can do 25. The problem with the 20 is that it's negative affinity, but the thing about Bad-el-Kazar, his A1 doesn't do damage, so it doesn't trigger the boss. And his A3 is A2, sorry, is a places, so he doesn't hit. So the best way to do it, I think, like 20 is fine, but 25 is the ideal one you want to do, because he will take not crits, he will take strong hits from the wave, and that's the main thing why you want to run 25. Sorry, with Bad-el-Kazar 25. There are a bunch of champions that can actually do stage on hard in this faction. You can even do stage 9 depending on your gear. And that champion is an OG champion. His name is Crypt King Graal or something. Yeah, this guy. What is Crypt King? The problem with Crypt King Graal is that I don't have him booked, so there is no way he can do it. He can solo. He used to be one of 2 champions that can solo Ice Golem hard before Artak, which is Crypt King and Tyrant. So what does Crypt King do? His A2 is 3 turns on AoE HP burn. His A3, I actually have no idea what it does. It places freeze for 1 turn on HP burn. Debuff. Oh, okay, that's why he can solo, because he put HP burn and then he freeze, and he has a good aura to help him gain more HP. His A1 will decrease attack, so he has the entire kit to solo Spider and Ice Golem. So since I don't have my Crypt King booked, so I'm just going to use my Bad-el-Kazar, and make sure you do it this way. So you take a look here, what champions do you have, what food champions can you make, and as you can see, I only have 1 food champion, but we will make something out of it. So let's just do 1, 2, and 3, and honestly, oh, this is stage 9 hard. No, we need stage normal. Let's do stage 25. And we will show the build after. What do you need to do? Demon spawn. Dude, I said demon and I clicked on undead. Yeah, that was a brain freeze, a brain lag moment. 1, 2. Okay, let's just do those. The thing about Bad-el-Kazar is that he used to be the OG champion that can solo everything. But because they made Ice Golem 10, Ice Golem hard is like immune to poison, he kind of fell off pretty hard. Because like soloing Ice Golem was like, he was the champion that can solo Ice Golem and the Dragon. And now he can still do Dragon, but the problem is that there are better champions, because not because they are better, because they have more poison. Like as an example, Corvus has 4 poison with poison sensitivity. What's the other one? What's his name? Theodore. Theodore has poison, more poison, and he has decreased speed. He has increased speed. He has a debuff extension. He has he activate as well. So he has the entire kit, and you can see like we didn't even get low. I do think that the speed you need, I have way more speed than I need, but you can get away with around 220 speed as long as the defense. Okay, keep this number on defense. For the stages on normal, okay? Stages on normal.
'If it's a positive affinity for you, you go for like 2800 defense. 2800 speed, 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 2800 speed
for the stages that are neutral affinity, you go for 3500. So as an example, in this stage, I can get away with 2800 because I'm a positive affinity. But if I'm doing a stage 20, because there is a high chance to crit, I need to have higher defense, which will make it a bit harder, not just hard, because you need to have at least 80k HP. Why 80k HP? Because as you can see, I don't have Bad-el-Kazar in region gear. He is getting all the region from his buffs, and that's what makes him unique. Is like he's the only solo champion that you don't need to put in region gear. We will show the gear after. I have him in reflex. As you can see, there is like lots of reflex procs. Is there a replacement for reflex? You could build him in region. You could literally build him also in a toxic gear. You could build him in any gear you want. Just make sure he's tanky, because his solo is based off his poison, and he stay alive because of his continuous heals. So I think you can do it in poison. You can do it in frenzy gear, but the problem, okay, it used to be possible to do it with frenzy, because frenzy used to work based off your health. Not now, they made it based off the debuffs that you have. So that was a clean 2 minutes run. And let's just go and check the build. So I have him in reflex. You could see like none of these pieces is actually ascended except the boot, because I took the boot from someone else. I took it from my royal guard. His glove is good. We have HP, triple speed, defense with a speed. It's not even glyphed. This is a 5-star piece, but it's a glyph. This is not the greatest piece, but it's fine. And you can see like this is probably the only one that's glyphed. 5-star banner with no defense percent. HP amulet, no glyphs. Blue ring. So the stats is pretty much obtainable. So what is Ice Golem? What's Ice Golem? Okay, it's no, that's faction. Ice Golem. So he's running at 295 speed plus the speed he gains from the masteries. We're talking about 300 plus. But trust me, I have done it with 220 speed. 220 speed is more than enough. So this is just way overkill, just to make the run faster. Okay, if you have him at 220 speed, he can do it in 3 minutes. But the faster you make him, the faster he will take down the boss. HP around 80k, defense around, as I said, if it's neutral affinity, you go for 3800. If it's positive affinity, 2800 is fine. And this is way overkill because I have the area bonuses from live arena. So yeah, gear wise, as I said, let's go to the gears. You could literally put him in 6 pieces immortal. 6 pieces immortal will do it. You could also put him in 6 pieces defiant. Defiant will also do it because it will gain him so much defense. But make sure when you put him in defiant, you just don't go as high on defense, because you need to have HP as well. HP is more important than defense, but you need a threshold for the defense in this game. In toxic gear, he can do it where he can place some poison from his A1. I would say, what's that gear? Guardian gear can do it. The problem with Guardian is that he will take more damage early in the fight when the minions die. Like, that's something you need to be aware of. I didn't try it. I think it's fine, but you need a much better gear than this if you want to put him in Guardian, because you need to make sure that he survived the first hit. Now, masteries wise, you need like some sort of different masteries for him. I like to go Evil Eye because I want to push down the turn meter a bit, especially for the wave one, to make sure I have as much defense as I have as much I have as much continuous heal on him. But usually on solo champions, you don't want to have Evil Eye because you want the mobs to take their turns fast, so the poison can start ticking on them. This one, extended duration of the debuffs, is actually great because you can have more poison duration. And I have the turn meter ones, buffs and debuffs, because he has lots of debuffs, he has lots of buffs as well, so this will gain him lots of turn meter. I should be going a lot of steel over this one because it's just 5%, but a lot of steel will gain me lots of stats, to be honest, so I think you should go a lot of steel. And this one just to gain more speed because, hey, it's a solid champion. And Oppressor is a good mastery on him. Increase the champion turn meter, fill rate, increase the turn meter fill rate by 2.5% for each active buff stack up to 10%. So he will always get that 10%, let's be honest. And I went for this one because his A1 can heal him as well. Heals this champion and all allies by 20% of the damage inflicted. He doesn't do that much damage, but it's a heal, you know? It's a heal. Like, remember that Bad-el-Kazar doesn't have a great defense. So that defense will hold him back for a bit. So yeah, this is the build, and I think I will be doing another video tomorrow about the current events. And yeah, good luck if you're pushing for the ultimate Death Knight soul. And yeah, good luck in your tournament, good luck in your training as well. Thanks so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. Make sure to subscribe, okay? We're making these videos so you guys can know what to do. And I make sure that I deliver all the tips and the strategies about playing the game to my viewers. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. Peace.